This morning, former Trump advisor and confidant Steve Bannon under indictment by a federal grand jury, charged with 2 counts of contempt of Congress for failing to comply with a subpoena issued by the January 6th investigators, after Bannon refused to testify before the panel or turn over requested documents about his role in the lead-up to the riot. Lawmakers want to question him about comments made the day before.
All hell is going to break loose tomorrow.
This is the first time the Department of Justice has issued this kind of indictment under the circumstances. Attorney General Merrick Garland saying the charges reflect their, quote, steadfast commitment to show the American people by word and deed that the department adheres to the rule of law. Committee Chairman Benny Thompson and Vice Chair Liz Cheney writing the move should send a clear message to anyone who thinks they can ignore or try to stonewall our investigation. No one is above the law.
So we're not only interested in asking him questions, but we're interested in documents that we've asked him for. You know, the documents don't lie.
The news coming just hours after former Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows refused to appear for a deposition on Capitol Hill, prompting the commission to consider pursuing contempt to enforce that subpoena. Former President Trump has directed his past aides not to cooperate, citing executive privilege, though insiders like Bannon were private citizens at the time of the attack. All as an appeals court weighs whether the National Archives must hand over hundreds of pages of documents from Trump's time in the White House to Congress later this month. Now, if convicted, Mr. Bannon could face up to a year behind bars and a fine of up to $100,000. The committee has already subpoenaed 16 former Trump White House officials for testimony, documents, or both, with more expected to come. Kristen?
The drama surrounding that continues. And Monica, I know you're tracking another headline overnight. President Biden dealt a blow on his plan for vaccine mandates for employees at private businesses. What's the latest there?
Kristen, that's right. A federal appeals court has kept its temporary block in place against a mandate requiring all businesses with more than 100 employees to either get COVID vaccines or submit to weekly testing. That new rule is supposed to go into effect in January, but has been on hold while it faces legal battles. The Biden administration maintains it will be able to defend it in court. It's just one of several challenges for the president ahead of a big week. On Monday, he'll sign the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill into law, surrounded by Democrats and Republicans who were instrumental in its passage, kicking off major upgrades to roads, bridges, airports, and water systems nationwide. But debate continues on his larger climate and social spending plan. Meanwhile, soaring inflation remains a top concern for the administration as a record number of Americans quit their jobs in September, 4.4 million, adding to the pandemic's so-called Great Resignation. Kristen, Peter?
All right. Monica, Alba at the White House. Monica, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.